I was walking through the park and I saw someone so mad I threw them in a trash bin. I passed by the park, enjoying the crunch of leaves beneath my feet. The sunlight cast a warm glow over the trees, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. It was a beautiful day and I felt carefree, lost in thought. As I strolled down the path, I noticed a figure pacing back and forth near the playground. He was tall and lanky, with sunken eyes that seemed to burn with an inner fury. His arms were clenched at his sides, and his jaw was set in a tight line. I felt a shiver run down my spine as I watched him, but I didn't think much of it at first. I've seen people get angry before, and it usually passed. But as I watched this man, I realized that his anger was different. It was intense, like a dark storm brewing on the horizon. As he paced, he started to raise his voice, shouting at passers-by and children playing on the swings. His words were a jumbled mix of curses and venomous hate speech. The other park-goers began to stare, their faces filled with concern and disgust. Without thinking, I rushed forward and grabbed the enraged man's arm. I spun him around, trying to calm him down, but it was too late. In a blind rage, he lunged at me, his fists flying. In the chaos of the situation, I lost my balance and stumbled backwards. The next thing I knew, I was holding on to the man as we both tumbled towards a nearby trash bin. In a split second, we landed with a thud inside the bin, surrounded by banana peels and yesterday's coffee cups. The man was still snarling, his eyes blazing with fury, but something had shifted in that moment. We were no longer in the world outside the bin. We were trapped, surrounded by trash and debris. The only sound was the rustling of the leaves and the hum of the city. For a few moments, we just lay there, panting and glaring at each other. Then, something unexpected happened. The man's expression changed. His anger began to dissipate, replaced by a look of shame and vulnerability. He buried his face in his hands, and I could feel his body shaking with sobs. "I'm sorry," he whispered, his voice barely audible. "I just lost control." I held him for a long time, saying nothing, just holding him until the storm inside him began to pass. As we lay there, I realized that I had seen more than just a crazy person. I saw a human being, broken and battered, crying out for help. When we finally crawled out of the trash bin, the world outside seemed different. The sun was still shining, but it was no longer just a beautiful day. It was a day of understanding and compassion, of recognizing that even the most broken people deserve love and kindness. As the man walked away, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. I had done something unexpected, something that changed me. I had thrown someone in a trash bin, but it wasn't just any trash bin. It was a bin of emotions, a place where we can confront our demons and find redemption.